How's it going, folks? Today, I thought we should do something different, right? It's Kaon. Hello, how are you? My hero is Zero. Good to have you as well. Of course, I was gonna look at, obviously, some Super Nintendo games today, right? Change of plans, right? Like, I had a whole lineup obviously ready to go, but like it didn't feel right. Not today, right? Like, I think, you know, I'm obviously very, very thankful for all the very kind people who donated for getting their Super Nintendo games played. Retro Chris, I had your games all lined up ready to go, but I think today we should do something a little different, right? Like, of course, one and only one David Lynch. I'm going to try my best not to do the stream, or sorry, to do the stream and not like break down into tears, obviously. It was announced earlier today that obviously David Lynch, 78 years old, right? Passed away. And gosh, like that man, okay, where do I start? Like, I got into one Twin Peaks a little bit later than most folks, I'll admit, right? I was too young to like watch it when it first released, when I was a young child, but like I definitely caught it, let's say like mid-2000s era, right? Let's put it this way, like, I watched X-Files before I watched Twin Peaks, okay? When it comes to like serialized television, right? And David's works mostly passed me by when I was younger. Because just a lot of that kind of film didn't seem like it was for me. I also didn't have much of a critical eye until probably I became like a teenager or something, right? So the first time I watched Twin Peaks, it was definitely a binge watch. Like, I essentially, like many folks, downloaded such episodes off the internet when the proliferation of special internet started to happen, like the early to mid 2000s, right? And gosh, it was basically a downward snowball effect from there, right? I would assume it's like that for a lot of people with, you know, notable people in art, right? It's like you discover one thing, you're like, what? Where has this been my entire life? Or, oh my god, right? Actually, I need to backtrack that. The first thing I probably ever saw of David Lynch's was probably Dune, right? It's probably Dune. It was on cable, maybe not cable television, probably on like a movie channel for like that, like you'd subscribe to for cable television, right? Not necessarily like, you know, you're not putting 1984 Dune on like NBC or something, like maybe a TNT, maybe, probably like a Showtime or something, maybe, I don't know. They would throw it on like IFC today, maybe in Canada, but like, you know, like that, you know, David's films were not necessarily meant for that kind of public consumption, right? Hey, Burmick, how's it going? So like when I saw Dune for the first time, I didn't get it. I absolutely didn't get it. This is obviously also post Star Wars, young me, right? Before I was even a teenager. So I'm just like, I don't understand this. Click, right? I certainly wouldn't have been the only one. I mean, shit, when that movie came out, a lot of people felt that way about Dune, right? Or specifically David Lynch's Dune, which obviously he had a very rough and tumble relationship with, right? Pretty straightforward compared to the book. Oh, yeah. Like, obviously there's gradients there, but I know what you mean, Kaon. It's Kaon. I know what you mean. It wasn't until last year when our film club, shout out to the VGB's Discord, obviously, and if you're driving, close your eyes. We watched a fan edit of Dune that fan edit was kind of incredible, all told. It was like they basically recut the movie to be more in line with the actual timeline of events, right? And also added a lot of deleted scenes and whatnot, so it's like an extended cut in a way, but like reorganized in a way so that the timeline actually makes sense, and it actually mirrors the modern takes on the Dune movies a little bit more, but also like keeps in a lot more of the context for like things happening. It like 1984 Dune is notorious for having a lot of internal monologuing that is narrated through the film, right? This fan edit seeked out to keep that in, right? But also like did it in a much more tasteful manner that basically made it make more sense. The irony of it all is like that movie is already like ridiculous. I don't remember what the original theatrical cut runtime is, but like this fan edit added, I think maybe like an hour's worth of footage, which is nuts, right? Is it an hour? I don't know. It was a lot. It was a lot. Let me double check. Dune 1984. Where was it? It was like a 3-hour watch, right? With this fan edit. What is the... Let me go to my letterbox really quick. Look up Dune. Ah, jeez. Typed that in wrong. Hold on. 1984 Dune runtime. 137 minutes, so 2 hours and 17 minutes. This fan edit added something like 45 minutes, almost an hour's worth of footage, right? Which is wild. It's still not an easy watch by any stretch, right? But like, it was incredible watch in hindsight. Not just compared to the original cut, which I did eventually watch, but still didn't really understand at the time. I was not a big Dune person growing up at all, right? I came to it extremely, extremely late. I probably, like a lot of people, until those modern movies came out, really started like, okay, what's all these worms all about, right? What's with the sand and the spice and you name it, right? And then I started to read more into it, and I'm just like, wow, this is pretty cool. It's still way out there. It's pretty cool, right? It says the fan edits of Blue Velvet and Fire Walk with Me are also pretty long and pretty good. I have not checked them out yet. But like, yeah, I'm kind of with Burmick on this. I think Blue Velvet is kind of, I don't want to say perfect. It's definitely not the perfect film. There's like a line, right, Burmick? It's like, at some point the original cut is the form, right? I was to put on my critical lens again, right? It's like that is the artistic form that was put out there that everyone else experienced, right? Regardless if it was good, bad, whatever, who cares, right? That's not the point, right? It's like what's out there is out there. The fan edit is a completely different stream, right? Even David Lynch acknowledges this, right? There is could say something to be said about a director's cut, right? There is something to be said about, you know, someone saying it's like, no, that vision was under duress, either by the studio pressures or budgetary, blah, 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 right? Even if I was to... Sorry, let me rephrase that. Even with those things in consideration, the art is still the art, right? Is it not within the vision, blah, blah, blah? Like, sure, but then it's like a director's cut or something, right? It's still a different piece of art at that point, which is fine. All these things are legitimate still, right? But like, yes, it's K-On! You are absolutely correct. It is still nice and fun to spend more time in that space in different ways with a different lens, right? Not because we're just mega fans and want to say, what if, blah, 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 blah. It's like, no, they are explorations upon themselves that do not diminish original works or whatever it might be, right? Which is the whole point of fan edits in a lot of ways, but also like what different cuts are for even, right? And that's okay, right? That's okay. Where am I going with this? What I was getting at was like, David Lynch's works, obviously it can be extremely polarizing for all sorts of reasons, right? Like, what was it? Someone said it best. I don't have the blue sky in front of me. Or skeet. I still feel weird saying that. There's skeet in front of me, but it's like David Lynch was weird, profound, abrasive, shy. At some points, extremely dumb, but like extremely like salient, right? Had an incredibly weird perspective on how like women are treated in his works, right? Vague exoticism angles, but like incredibly introspective still, right? Like the spectacle for the art is one thing, but also like to still convey an inner beauty to things that just like I'm just saying word salad at this point, but like it's weird to have someone who's just so incredibly in their own lane, right? And to like do that for an entirety of their career, which is incredible, right? You know, everyone wishes David Lynch did more, right? Who wouldn't say that? But I think, you know, he did enough. He absolutely did enough, right? It's like, I don't subscribe to auteur theory often, but it's like, gosh, when you look at David Lynch's works, you know it's a goddamn piece of David Lynch coming at you, right? Regardless what the form is, whether it's his paintings or his interviews or, yeah, his movies or Twin Peaks and whatever have you, right? But that's also by, I think, I don't want to already put words into David Lynch's mouth in this way and whatnot, but it's like the art is out there. It's not his anymore. It's like his feelings about Dune 1984. He just does not give a shit what you think. He'll call it trash and that's it, right? How you feel about it, that's on you, buddy, right? That's how it is for all art, realistically speaking. And I think that's fine. I think that's even good in some ways. But like, that's the interesting part about his legacy, right? And like, the immense amount of influence that it had on so many people from so many different angles. One of which, video games. I brought it back around. See what I did? I finally did it. We're back. We're back, baby. So yeah, no Super Nintendo games today. I thought for a little while, you know, hey, let's rank some Super Nintendo games. Then it's like, this happened. And then it was like, are there like Super Nintendo games out there that I could pull that are like Lynchian in a way? May not need to be like a direct reference or may not need to be like direct inspiration, but are like Lynchian in nature. And there's some, right? There's some. You know, some people, I read online, I was doing some digging and stuff. Some people say Earthbound or Mother 3 even are relatively Lynchian in nature, right? But like, you know, people also say things like, hey, Link's Awakening, right? Because there's an Iwata Asks that, you know, if you read up on it, it's like people will say things like, yeah, like Link's Awakening has a lot of really heavy, yeah, it's K-On!, you're right on it, right? Yeah. It's like, has a lot of heavy influences and stuff. And yeah, I can see it after I read up on it and stuff for sure. But then it's like, My Hero Zero is like, disagree with those people. Oh, which people are you talking about? My Hero Zero. Sorry. I said a lot of word salad there, so I don't know. You could disagree with them. The Earthbound ones? Sure. It's like, I've never played Earthbound, so I don't know. When it comes to Earthbound, it's like, here's what I know about Earthbound and the Mother series, right? It's like, there's some cosmic shit. It's a focus on, it's a take on an American urban lifestyle, right? And there's some psychic shit going on in it. I don't know much else. I think I've also seen a screenshot out there that's like, hey, that's like the Red Room, or the, not Red, yeah, it's like the Black Lodge. It's got the floor. And, you know, this like little concert setting looks a lot like, you know, looks a lot like the bar in Twin Peaks. I'm like, okay, well, whether or not that's interesting, I don't know. Right. But yeah, I didn't want to break into that quite yet. So I'm like, let's hold off on the Super Nintendo games for today. And let's play and like, I mentioned this earlier in Discord, right? Where I'm like, I could load up like Control or Alan Wake or something like this, but I'm like, it's like too on the nose, right? It's like, this is like, you know, going to a funeral and celebrating like with a hammer, right? Like, I can do better than this, right? A lot of people are probably going to play like Alan Wake and Control in the wake of, lack of a better term, in the wake of all this, right? But I'm like, I'm not that interested in it. I get it. Don't get me wrong. Sam Lake will openly admit like a lot of deep influence and stuff, or, you know, obviously a lot of people saying like Deadly Premonition is another one, right? Like, that's cool. Deadly Premonition is like hard to play for sure, right? Yeah, I know My Hero Zero. I know. And yes, Shining also has an iconic floor. Like, come on, we can do better than this, right? Give me something more. So like, there was a game I thought of, and it is, of course, as you can see from titles and whatnot, it's Mizzurna Falls. This is a 1998. Am I not mistaken, right? Right? Yeah, 1998. It's a 1998 PlayStation 1 game that only came out in Japan. Let's go to the browser real quick. Mizzurna Falls. Made by Human Entertainment. Y'all remember Human Entertainment? That's right. The people who made Human Grand Prix that I love so much, right? 98 Japanese video game developed by Human Entertainment for the PlayStation. It focuses on a search for a lost classmate in a small rural American town, right? That, you know, lots of games can be about a small rural American town, but let's dive a little further, right? It's like this game apparently has been trying to get a translation off the ground for a very, very long time. This game, I was always very aware of it. I'd never played it for myself. I've always just been like, okay, but I actually had no idea about the translation project until today. From what I understand, that translation project was attempted to get off the ground back in like 2016, 2017. I found this old Rolling Stone article that's on Archive. That basically, aside from a quick overview of what Mizzurna Falls is. Apologies for the very bright screen right now. Started with this this lady here named Evie, this internet user who apparently is a Tokyo-based freelance translator, self-proclaimed fan of Twin Peaks and most of David Lynch's catalog. Whomst amongst us, right? But she loves this game so much, Mizzurna Falls, that she's like, I gotta translate it. And so it goes into it and how much she loves it and kind of what video game translation's like and how it's very difficult and blah, 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 right? So I'm like, oh, that's neat. And this article is from it says 3 hours ago. It's not actually on the website because it was 3 hours ago when it was captured into archive. If I'm not mistaken, this article was written all the way back in 2016. If I'm not mistaken. No. 2018. 2018. I apologies. Yeah. February 19th. Oops. I didn't mean to click that. Oh, whatever. It's fine. 2018. So I'm like, that's interesting. And then so if we look at romhacking.net. Oh, geez. Hold on. What do I have here? Hold on. One sec. Need to get rid of this stuff. My OBS. Accidentally drag something around. All right, we're good. Mizzurna Falls, right? Because here, this project was, a few people, but it uses Resident Evil's translation as a base, right? And then they basically put it into the game, obviously, and taking their work and, finished it out. And this is fully playable, right? You can download this right now. This was released in 2021, which is neat. I believe this is the first time that this game was finished for translation. So awesome. Right? Why don't we take a look at this game, shall we? Let me get out of here really quick. So again, I know very little about this game. All I ever knew was that hearing a lot of rumblings about how this is before Deadly Premonition, right? So before Swery 65 got their hands on really being like, oh, that's Twin Peaks as a video game. Right? Oh gosh, I had to make sure my recording was going. We're good. Let's load this up. I'm super curious about this myself. I know one Fixer Hard Eye, shoutouts to Liv. It's been really wanting to check this out. I let her know about that translation patch today. Cause I'm like, please tell me you're going to play this too, right? I know she is an even bigger David Lynch person than even me. I could absolutely attest to that. Her love for David Lynch's works and Twin Peaks is much, much greater than even my own. So I hope one day she definitely plays this game. Maybe even streams it. I'd love to see her do it. So yes, that's the funny thing about that for sure. My Hero Zero. It's like My Hero Zero says it's funny. Swery says, Deadly Premonition is not inspired by Twin Peaks. It's like, come on. I mean, Swery can say that all they want for sure, right? I get it. but like, boy, is it reminiscent, right? Doesn't have to be inspired, but can be reminiscent, right? And that's up to us to claim, not necessarily swearing. And that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, My Hero Zero. Absolutely. All right, let's go to the gameplay. Ah, good. My ominous whooshing is still up there. Ooh, that's that good sound. There it is. Everything's configured okay. Should be. Let's double check the audio levels. Make sure we're fine. Right. Take a quick drink as well. There were some additional materials. Ooh, there's that Human Entertainment logo. There were some additional materials provided to me with the translation patch, which maybe we'll take a look as we need it. There's like 2 PDFs that were like they looked like they were letters. 13 a.m. in a forest just outside Mizzurna Falls, a small town at the Let me know if the audio needs more boosting. A girl was found unconscious and soaked in blood. Might turn up a little bit. The girl, Kathy Flannery, 16, had wounds all over her body that appeared to have been inflicted by animal claws. Animal claws, you say? Police believe she was attacked by a bear. Almost guaranteed that is not going to be true. Only an hour later, at 7 a.m., Emma Rowland, 18, a classmate of Kathy's, was discovered missing by her mother, who alerted the authorities. Local police suspect the 2 events are connected. With a population of less than 2,000 people, the close-knit community of Mizzurna Falls is all too familiar with the 2 young lives that now hang in the balance. I do not know if this English narration is actually part of the base game or if that was added by the fan translation. I want to say that subtitle text that was in the video was actually added by the fan translation patch. So double check the screen. Yeah, looks good. This looks like, if I was just to like screenshot this and post this, this already looks like it is doing some David Lynch shit. It's like, what do these shapes mean? It's aligning your TV. Anyways, let's go new game. I'll keep an eye on the audio levels yet again. Oh, jeez, my mouse cursor. Let's not do that. Don't need this. Has anyone else in my chat heard of this game before? My Hero Zero, I can't remember if you said that you have. I know Liv said that she had. Have heard of it? Okay. You know, it's... I'm trying very hard not to impart, you know? There's a diner. I'm trying very hard not to impart and project, like, just because like, David Lynch is passing today, right? It's like, all of a sudden is my whole lens so hyper fixated to see David Lynch's influence everywhere, even if it's the most fleeting thing. It's kind of like My Hero Zero. We were talking about this earlier, right? Hey, Del Focus, how's it going? It's like, yeah, that thing is slight. I guess you could say that's David Lynch inspired, but it's like, it's not. Don't put that on like a top 10 list. What are you doing, right? Like I am fighting that too, but it's like, at least with this piece, it's been vetted by Beyond Me, right? But it's hard not to like get caught up in the feelings, right? Also, I will be criming my way through this if I need to. I did read there are some bugs in this game that shipped with it, so just in case, right? I will be using rewinds or save states freely. Here's our boy Matthew. He says, hello? Matthew? Winona, is that you? Of course it's me. I don't know why I'm doing that. I'm not gonna, whatever. I'm not that kind of RPG streamer. Why are you calling this early? I just got a phone call from Mrs. Rowland. Something's happened to Emma. Winona, calm down. Start from the beginning. Okay. What's that say on his back of his jacket? Also, who sleeps in a jacket and jeans? And I think he had shoes on. Don't sleep in your bed with that. Right. Okay. So Emma's mom called me, asked if I knew where she was. So what? So she hasn't seen Emma since last night. Wait, last night? Yeah, why? Did something happen? Uh-oh. No, it's nothing. Listen, let's meet up and talk this through. Emma's been acting strangely, don't you think? I'm just worried. It's probably nothing. Don't panic. I'm not. You should have heard Mrs. Rowland. She could barely string a sentence together. Okay? Something must have happened if she's that scared. Look, I'm on my way over now, okay? Also, that's a big vent right beside your bed. I don't think, or maybe that's a window. Maybe it's nighttime. I didn't see what time of day it was. Also, just why there's an ad break happening in about a minute. So this photo, like I tested this a little bit, even with the pre-Japanese patch, or when it was in Japanese, and also with this English translation patch, obviously make sure it works. I saw this, I'm like, fuck, this is Twin Peaks. Like that's just a photo of them kids, right? That's them kids. That might as well be Laura Palmer, James, and shit, what the hell's her name? Lara Flynn Boyle's character, right? Might as well be them. This was taken this summer when Emma, Winona, and me had that barbecue. Okay. If Emma was a normal kind of girl, Winona wouldn't be this worried about her. So I guess we're the James in this situation. And actually, we don't know we're playing as this guy. I don't know. Donna, thank you. Scout, thank you. I'm bad with names. Everyone knows this. She's a loner and impossible to read. You can never tell what's going on in her head. And last night, when I tried to talk to her, she was a million miles away. Hopefully, she was not on drugs. Oh, there's that music. But still, there was just something about her. Something that made her look beautiful. This is just Twin Peaks. This is just Twin Peaks. Crystal. Yeah, beautiful. More beautiful than ever. Alright, here we go. Maybe something really has happened. Here's what I know about this game. It's a Resident Evil-ish sort of thing. Right? Oh, this frame rate is something. I did not read a booklet. Maybe I should have. I'm hitting some other buttons. Oh, hit start. What's happening? Oop. Okay, I don't know. I did hit start and all of a sudden I'm here. This is absolutely a police station. There's Lucy. But is there a fish in the percolator? Says Myra. That's a good question. Oh, Mary Lou. Not Lucy. Mary Lou. Oh, Matthew, did the sheriff call you in? Yeah. Mary Lou Lang. Say that 5 times fast. 26. Sheriff's Department receptionist and avid gardener. This is great. She haphazardly decorates the station with plants, much to Morgan's chagrin. I'm guessing Morgan is the sheriff? One was here a little earlier. I can't do a Lucy voice. I'm just hearing Lucy's voice. It's like, I know. I can't do a Lucy voice. There's no way. He's awful worried about Emma. I know. Is Morgan here? Oh gosh, I just realized that my hero zero. Francis York Morgan. I mean, we'll see if Morgan's the sheriff. I'm assuming Morgan is the sheriff, right? But we'll see. If you go through the door, sheriff's room on the right. Or knock before you enter. He's strict about that kind of thing. Right. Also, I like look at this little icon that shows up to talk to someone. That's fun. If I walk back here, is she gonna yell at me? Yep, she did. Okay. Can I get a coffee? Or, no, that's a telephone. The Yellow Pages. Uncle Nas says America's phone book is renowned as the world's best. If you say so. Also, look at this phone. It's like we don't use phones like this in North America, but that's a very much a Japan thing, right? I didn't knock. Oh, transition. Yeah, I could have a cigarette here if I wanted. There's a map of the town lying on the floor. I'll take that. Excuse me, you left one of the maps lying here? Oh my, still? I thought I picked them all up. It's for tourists, right? Also, who's this lady walking in? Yep, you got it ready for tourist season early. You can have it if you want. Great. It's a funny place to put it, but also, there's time. It's just going, apparently. Also, I have a cell phone, so in a waste bag. There's my map. Yep, that's a map. Oh, it's got a mouse cursor. Emma's house. Barrows Forest. I'm guessing Oz's general store, so our uncle owns a general store. Don't know any other locations. Maybe they'll fill in as we go. Is there a run? There is a run if I hold the X button, technically. Come on. Oh boy. Is there a strafe? Nope. But there is a... If I use L1 and R1, it's like 90-degree turns. And it seems the R2, L2 do the same thing, which is funny. Otherwise, square seems to be like, hey, pick up, and circle is like interact, I guess. No idea what triangle does necessarily yet. Oh, triangle just goes right to our inventory. That's helpful. Is there anything in our waste bag? It's empty. Okay. Oop, oop. Oh gosh. I don't think I have a strafe. Let's put it that way. Oh, this camera. This is a stylistic choice. That is for sure. Right? So I'm like trying to like hold button combinations, see if I can like strafe. Analog stick works for the left stick. That's interesting. It's probably the... Come on. Come on. It's probably the office. We did not knock. Oh, this is a bathroom. Which... window here. Oh, come on, just get past this corner. God damn it. Old video games, right? Like, this is... comes with the territory. I could explore. Is it this room? There we go. Look at that, you knock. Come in. That's just the Family Matters guy. That is absolute. What's his name? Also from Die Hard, right? The cop from Die Hard. Fuck is his name? Carl Winslow. Thank you, Myers. That is absolutely just a portrait of Carl Winslow. Yes, is the character. The actual actor's name is escaping me as well. God damn it, Carl. Yeah, I can't believe Kathy has. But enough of that. I'm opening official missing persons report about Emma. Yeah, her from Winona. I'd like to ask you about last night again. We saw Emma at the lakeside around 7 in the evening, right? So I tried to talk to her, but she's being distant. She said she wanted to be alone. That's right. Reginald Vell Johnson. Thank you for that, my hero Zero. Always very kind of you to do my fact-checking for me. Thank you so much. She wanted to be alone, so I left pretty quickly. Haven't seen her since... A real credit carbos. I see. About Kathy. I said earlier there was something strange about what happened to her. Anything to do with Emma? Matthew, this is a job for the police. I know, but you've got to let me help in some way. I can't just sit around doing nothing. Be that as it may. Who's this? Hudson? Hudson Lang, 29. Cool hat, I guess. There's this Morgan's right-hand man. Also responsible for guarding the holding cells. Emma's mother was in shock, unable to talk. Don't focus. That was the first thing that popped in my head because we're talking about Reginald Vell Johnson, you know? It's like, it's not Bruce Willis, but I'll fly with this. I found someone who says they saw Emma at around 10 p.m. last night. Who? Go on. Don't mind him. It's Mel Aston. Mel? That's a hell of a sound effect. That punk, huh? He claims he saw Emma was out for a walk when he was on his way to the bar. He called out to her, but she didn't answer, so he just let her be. Is this going to be like the punk son of someone who owns an inn, perhaps? Where's Mel now? Kind of waiting in the interrogation room. Now we're getting somewhere. Matthew, if your mind's set on helping, you should ask Cohen about Kathy. He's the one who found her in the forest, you'll recall. Right. Okay. It is a PS1 as hell PS1 game, isn't it? It's so funny because, like, looking at this game, it's just like, my immediate thought was Crow Country that came out last year, right? No, Emma, don't get too involved. If anything happens, call me immediately. All right, cop. It's like, if not Crow Country, if not Crow Country, like, it's making me think of Parasite Eve, which obviously, you know, Crow Country takes some inspiration. It's this, right? It's the camera angles. It's, you know, the button prompts on screen and stuff like that. It's just, also the cop just let me alone in his office. Just assuming I'm not going to steal nothing. It's a bookshelf, I guess. Oh, come on. Come on. Anything at your desk, cop? I pay your wages. Technically, the stuff is mine. Come on. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Now we're... Okay, good. Let me wiggle out of there pretty quick. It's just a phone. Is Hudson actually a closet neat freak? Okay. Yeah, don't focus. Yeah, don't focus. You get it. Oh, Christ. What's in here? It's locked. Okay. Shit, I don't know where we're supposed to go. I'm guessing there's another interrogation room, or do I have to, like, oh, okay, this is saying I actually have to, like, hit a button to progress. I think. Yeah, there we go. Wait, this probably goes to the prison, right? No? Or jail, I guess. Hey, dude. Oh my god, I'm getting caught on these corners a lot. I cannot talk to this person. Guessing I can't go this way. I'm not getting any prompt. Oh no, well. I do think that should be a law, but you have to calculate how much of it you can steal based on what percentage your taxes contribute. It's a good point. Also, didn't they say that one guy was somewhere? He's probably not in that cell, right? He's probably like in a meeting room somewhere. Hitting like start button. There's no like other menus. It's not like I'm going to get like an objective list, right? You'd probably just be able to steal a stapler. Yeah, that tracks. Oh, you can still see that guy in the basement when I came up those stairs. That's fun. That door was locked, right? We're going to be late. This time is still ticking. Ask Morgan. Where is Morgan? Where'd he go? I just leave? It's probably loading. Here's a PlayStation. Oh, we're just out here now. Holy moly. Let's look at the map. Oh gosh, that's a hell of a walk. Hospital. The guy said to go talk to the... I've already forgotten because I'm an idiot. Can I call someone? Enter a phone number! Oh, jeez. Oh yeah, square X triangle circle. It's ringing. You've got the wrong number. Oh, whoops. I'm just gonna take 1 second look. Make sure I didn't miss anything in here. Oh, jeez. It's probably not in here, right? It's not like they're gonna load in all of a sudden, right? No. I always get spam calls for triangle, circle, circle X. Yeah, I guess. Okay. This is locked, so we can't go in here. There's nothing else out here. Oh, there's the run button. That's a bathroom. Guessing he's not in here anymore, so I can't... Oh, well. I cannot skip these, by the way. Well, I mean, they all exited, right? I know I was supposed to talk to someone about someone. Going down there's a prison, so it's definitely not down there. Or a prison, jail. It's two different things. I couldn't talk to that guy. I guess we're going out to the world. Are we supposed to go talk to Emma? I think maybe we are, right? I should, like, look up a guide. Although I find this very interesting to do without it. As always, right? I don't think my dude drives, so... Yeah, that's not my bike. Also, who rides a motorcycle like this in the winter? This my car? Oh. It is. I drive a VW Bug, apparently. Oh, we drive. I was expecting to give me like a travel here prompt, but I guess not, huh? Okay, that exits the car. I think wandering around completely lost is very Lynchian. You could say so. Okay, I got gas, brake. I don't have to shift at least. Hey, who's this? Who are these people? I'm just trying not to run you over, sir. Can you not? Cannot access my like the bigger map. I guess we're just going for a drive. Okay. You know what? I can now believe Suri has never seen Twin Peaks, but he sure has played this then. Yes. I can say that as well. Let's stop our car. You have to stop the car, then look at the map. Okay. We are down here. We need to go here. Emma's house, I guess. I should have reversed. Like, I should have hit the rewind before when I was like, I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I should use a hard save. God damn it. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. All right. Let's... Okay, I have an idea where to go. I don't like it when it's doing this rotating map thing. That is actually confusing the shit out of me because I kind of wish it like... Oh, crap. I kind of wish it like stayed in one place to like match this, right? Because there's... I didn't see like, hey, you're pointing north or anything like that. Where's that curvy road on the right? That is on the right. Okay, so we're fine. All right, so we do want to go this way then. Oh, you go real fast. We're at a standstill. How fast does this take to get us to 100 kilometers an hour? I mean, we didn't get to 100, but it got there very fast. This car accelerates about on par with an electric vehicle, so... Not a high top speed for this VW Bug, but has some of the fastest acceleration I've ever seen in my entire life. 0 to 60 in about 3 frames, yeah. Oh god. You know, no physics because it's snowy or anything like that. That's why it has such good traction in winter. They'll focus. We're not going to talk about winter tires, okay? I know how you feel about them. Can I interact with this person? I need to know. I need to know. Hey, hi. Turn around. Turn around. She walks as fast as I do. Matthew, are you okay? Oh, that's Winona. We talked to her. Don't worry about it. What's wrong? Matthew, do you like Emma? Sure, I like her. I think she likes you too. Okay. What's this all about? Like I said, it's nothing. Also, the fact we just, like, ran into her in the middle of the street. Like, listen, my dad set a curfew for me after what's happened. I don't blame him. Yeah, I get how he feels. But I'm 18 now. 18. It's not like I'm a kid anymore. True. She has just new dialogue every time we talk. Hey, if you're leaving, can you give me a ride home? Okay. Thank you. Alright. Where do you live? We've known each other for what seems to be a very long time. And I don't know where you live, Winona. Winona's house. She lives at the gas station. Okay. I think I've got a route planted in my head. Let's very carefully accelerate. Oh! Don't break your neck, Winona. This car is intense. Oh gosh. The focus says... Wait, hold on. Ooh, what did I do? Mizzurna says, why is she in a miniskirt during active snow? Look, I don't question what she's wearing, but maybe she was going to work or something. Oh. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Motherfucker says, man, I saw people on campus like that today, and it was 20 Fahrenheit wind chill. Don't focus. The fact you could like crack off the conversion on Celsius to Fahrenheit just in simple conversation like that is hilarious to me. You goddamn American. Like in Missouri, whenever I see people like this in the snow, they're always from Texas. That sounds about right, my Herozo. That's like... Also probably depends if you're like live in a more rural area and or like obviously the more urbanized environment, right? Imagine knowing someone for years, asking for a ride home, getting in their car, and then they pull out a paper map with their house mark on. I don't remember, but like there's that at that intro screen, it told us what year this was. It was, I think, 1990 something. Let me double check, actually. I have the, I think it, yeah. Christmas Day, 1998, this game took place. I think it was the day after. So technically it's Boxing Day, if you would. Also, I need to read this. I don't, sorry, this, let me, game capture, where are you? I'm just going to turn down this. Where my audio mixer? There you are. Let's turn this down a little bit. Talking about ominous whooshing out of a Volkswagen Bug. I'm just going to read this off the Wikipedia page really quick. This game takes place in Mizzurna Falls, a fictional town in Colorado near the Rocky Mountains. So, I mean, it's winter, but then, yeah, sure, I guess, right? I also need to read this fact, which I meant to do before I started the game. Obviously, this is made by Human Entertainment, right? The Human Grand Prix people, also the people who did Fire Pro Wrestling early on, right? Or at least published it, right? I need to read this. So the director of this game and also writer is Taichi Ishizuka, which is interesting because I'm going to read this. Actually, what am I doing? What am I doing? Here we go. Mizzurna Falls is the only game by designer Taichi Ishizuka as writer and director. There's also this game, which maybe Retro Chris might be familiar with. It's called The Firemen, which was also a Japanese and Europe only release. This did not come to America. This is put out also by Human Entertainment. We will play this game eventually. There's some notableness to this game. Oh, it's Kaon says, I played that. That's cool. That's good. That's good. Yada yada. It's reminiscent Twin Peaks. Blah, blah, blah. Here it is. After Mizzurna Falls was released, Ishizuka retired from video game development and emigrated to Canada, where he became a tour guide for visitors going to the Canadian Rockies. My man here, Taichi Ishizuka, got so pilled by his directorship and creation of this game. Was like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm gonna go see those goddamn mountains for myself. Right? Yeah, like, incredible. Like, can you imagine? Can you imagine if, like, Swery65 made Deadly Premonition was like, you know what? Like, I'm done with this. Like, I'm going to, like, Colorado. Or, like, I'm going... Like, I'm out, right? I'm out. I'm going to go work at a shitty diner for the rest of my life in middle America, right? It's incredible, actually. Hey, My Hero Zero, if you wanted to go there, I would support you, right? I've never seen the Rocky Mountains for myself. I've never been that far out west, personally. Skaon asks, have you seen Kumiko Treasure Hunter? I don't know what that is. Skaon. I don't don't know. I would love to know, but you can tell me. Let's turn this back up. It's about a girl who finds a tape of Fargo. Thinks it's a documentary. Holy shit. What? And travels to the Dakotas. What? I need to... I'm just going to do a very cursory Google search. 2014 American drama film, co-written by David Zellner. I don't know who that is. Is based on the urban legend surrounding Takako Konishi and her search of the fictional ransom money seen buried in the snow from the 1996 film Fargo. Oh, this gets grim. I'm gonna read this later. This looks a little bit grim. I'm sorry. Of who this Kumiko, the treasure hunter film is based upon. I'm not gonna read it over stream because it's already sad enough. David Lynch passed away today, obviously, but I'll look into this later. Definitely, it's K-On! I'll definitely read into that. Save that tab. Hold on. Sorry, trying to work my seams over here and get back to normal. There we go. Is the game audio a little loud? Probably just because we're in this car right now, right? Oh no, I don't remember the path to get to her house. And you really can't use the map unless you fully stop. No driving and inventory management at the same time. Okay, so we're basically going to the end of the street every single time. Going right, left, and then... Okay, I got it. Oop, hold on. Let's get back in the car. Wait, I should cross that bridge. Shit. Hold on. Oh, God. I don't see a damage bar anywhere, so I think we're okay. Ooh. Yeah, take those hot corners. No tire wear. We don't need to worry about it. This car is very slow now. Oh, don't run them over. Ah, jeez. Ah, jeez. Ah, jeez. We're fine. I think. Oh, it's turning radius. Not incredible. Also, we are not in the middle of the... Okay. It's funny. It's like our little map icon is now all the way on the right. Because that's the edge of the map, I guess. Wait, took a wrong turn. Shit. I just want to stop and talk to all these, like, people. But since there's, like, an actual, like, day and night cycle... Ah, jeez. Like an actual day and night cycle, it seems. It's like... You know, you only have so much time in the day to get everything done. So we are taking forever taking Winona home here. Hey, I guess you live here. Oh, don't hit her dad's car or something. Here we go. Thanks for a ride. You remember where I live, right? I do now. Okay. Thanks, Matthew. Are you okay? Yeah. Yesterday I went to the high school library with Emma. Yesterday? I was reading this difficult-looking book. Remember the title of it? No, but it was on top of the high bookshelf. Also, the way those clue stinger sounds pop up sounds like it should be adding like a journal entry somewhere, right? Sorry, fetch it down so I remember pretty well. A philosophy book. Like there's some meaning behind Emma's disappearance and what she did yesterday. It's like she's guiding us somehow. Laura Palmer. It's like I'm having the strangest dream. Yeah. Well, thanks again, Matthew. Alright, see you later, Wino. She seems like the Donna of the situation for sure, right? Go inside if I want. Ringwald's gas station. Gas up. Hello. Can I help you? What? She... Out of dialogue. None of this is interact. Oh, jeez. It's turning. It's not good. Doesn't seem interactive. I'm starting to see why these 9-degree turns might be useful, right? Not meant to explore the game in more than 90 degrees at a time. Alright. I guess I come here if I need to buy gas, but I think we're fine, right? Oops. I keep hitting the wrong button to, like, reverse and go. Oh, jeez. That guy almost killed us. So that's empty. Cell phone doesn't. I'm pressing, like, up and down. They don't do anything. I'm hitting the other, like, L and R buttons. Doesn't seem to do anything in this menu either. It's ringing. It's like hitting other buttons during the start menu doesn't seem to do anything. I should look up a guide. Should. Ah, jeez. I'd love to know if there's... Oh, God, this post box. This mailbox just completely stops a car dead. Ammo. I still have no idea where we're supposed to go after that conversation with those cops. Where the hell are we now? We are downtown, it seems. I guess I could stop by the Charles. Anyways, I'm going to check a guide, but I'm also going to use the restroom really quick. So, let's take a quick short break. This game is wild. I like what it's doing, but I need to see more of it, obviously, right? I should probably pause also, because I doubt this is actually pausing while I'm in this menu. Or whatnot, so... Let's actually pause. Let's come right back. Let's take a quick break and we'll check a guide to make sure, like, controller-wise, I'm not missing, like, another, like, menu or screen or something. Because I feel like I should have, based on those, like, stinger sounds like I mentioned, right? Alright, we're back. We're back. It's Kaon. What are you trying to sow in my chat? RJ's gone. Post wild SNES takes. I have many of my own. Delphonic says, SNES not as good as Jaguar. That is indeed, actually. Wild. Not only is that wild, that is... wrong! it's just wrong. Objectively. You can make whatever you want. Gonzalez says they should have given the SNES controller 5 face buttons. Why not more? Why not? I mean, yeah, if you want to include those, it's Kaon. You absolutely can. Why not more? You know, Sega Genesis was like, why not? Let's add 3 more. Right? Why not? And then that controller was not good for anything other than fighting games, for being honest, right? Whatever. Some people like that D-pad. I can't stand the Sega Genesis gamepad. It's like the D-pad itself is a little finicky for me, in my opinion. So, all right, let's check. Mizzurna Falls. Fighting controls. Great. Can't wait for this. What's this person asking in Reddit? Right, there's QuickTime events. Full visual. Alright. Basic controls. Jeez. Also, there's a dark mode, right? There it is. How about a cloudy blue? Blue on black? That's better. Jeez. Rotate. Yep. Option. Blah, blah, blah. Driving controls. Yep. Fighting. Oh, jeez. Matthew Bomber. Okay. Shooting, I guess. Boating. Oh, here's everyone's house. Like, it's a complete map, I guess. I don't even know where I live. I don't even see my own house on this map. Maybe? I don't know. Whatever. Saving phone numbers. Don't goof off. Look, we're trying our best. Make sure to keep speaking to characters until they are completely finished with the conversation. It's like a From game. Okay, you got it. Walking away from a conversation still in progress is one way ticket to destroying your chance of progressing the game. Okay. There's James's house. Okay, no, our name is not James. It's something else. I thought James because the character Twin Peaks. Our name is Matthew. Doesn't even say like Matthew's house anywhere here, right? I guess we live in our car. All right. Beware of event layering. Okay. That's one of the bugs I remember mentioning. Show inventory items to NPCs, get vital clues, and make lots of phone calls to different characters to find out their location. Get stuck? Yes, that is absolutely happening to us. We're going to take the middle of the road. It's getting stuck on a wall or flipped upside down will cost you precious time. Sure. Clock stops whenever a character is speaking. That's good. I don't see anything about like a log or anything like that, so you just gotta kind of wing it. Hey, my Mizzurna, it's all good. Thank you so much. But just remember that when we Mizzurna Falls, our loved ones can help us Mizzurna get up again. Christ. Thanks, my Mizzurna. I actually do appreciate you very much. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. Again, I don't even know who we're supposed to talk to. Is it Dennis? Was it Dennis? We didn't even know if he's home or if he's like... Fuck. We could try calling the sheriff department. I don't even know how we'd know the number, right? But that's fine. All right, let's go back to the game. Let me get the audio back. Right there. Okay. Phone. Hey, sheriff's at the church. He'll be back later tonight. Sergeant, why don't you meet him there? And the church is way the hell out there. Crap. All right, I guess. I don't even know if we were supposed to talk to him, but he was like, whatever, let's try. Oh, God. No, I didn't want to... I wanted to back out, but you can't. Left, and then just hit all those curves. Okay. Nope, wrong button. It's 1998 in the States, so gas would be like, what, 80 cents a gallon? I'll take your word for it. Also, what the fuck? No, get out of the car. I want to get out of the car. What's the trouble? Oh, there was a rock fall during the night sometime. It's nothing major. It'll take 2 or 3 days to clear it. I guess we're not going to the church then. Want to get there, you better head via the lakeside. Oh, that's an even longer drive. Fuck that. We're not. I don't even think that's where we're supposed to go. Go back to Emma's house? Where we were originally going, right? What just happened? My game appears to have frozen. I'm hitting the buttons, and nothing is happening. Can I reverse? I think this is an actual bug with the game. This game released in a very rough shape, from what I understand, so... shit happens. We're good? Yeah, we're good again. Okay, good. Well, I guess I can stop by the steakhouse. Could say hi to that person. I could do a lot of things. You know, Deadly Premonition, right? So why is this blocked? Right. Deadly Premonition is not a game I ever played. I just watched Giant Bomb folks play it, right? As I think many people did at the time, because, you know, who else is going to go buy Deadly Premonition on their own, right? It's like you probably heard about it from somewhere, right? But like, I watched those Giant Bomb editors play it for the first time. I was... As much as I like to say I fell in love with that game is rough, right? Like... I think we're here. That game is not an easy thing to play either, by any stretch. It's locked. Should I have knocked on that other locked door? I don't think I could have. It's me. Nobody's even here. Why would they be? It's the middle of the day. Wrong number. Fuck. I mean, it's Christmas Day. They're probably not in school. no idea what I'm supposed to do. I suppose I'm gonna check a guide. Good lord. Check that guide again. Let's not worry about this, right? Oh boy. So many characters. Yep, it's a phone call, blah, blah, blah. Once Matthew gets up, let's turn the jazz music off. I don't need it. Patrol him. I wasn't supposed to go to the police station, apparently. I don't even know how I appeared there. I just did. I left my house. I hit a button and it just ended up, I don't know, whatever. Oh, that was just... This game will begin if you skip the prologue. I skipped the prologue? I didn't even mean to. What the fuck happened? Do I have to play this game again? Like, look at all this stuff I missed. Let's restart. Jesus Christ. This sure feels like one of these kind of games. You know what I mean? Oh, Christ. All right. I can see how this game is, like, obviously very rough, right? The prologue can be skipped by pressing start. Be careful not to press it by accident if you want to actually play the... So apparently I pressed start while I was in my bedroom, right? After that scene. And then that just skipped all this shit. So it's like no prompt, no nothing for it, right? It was just like, see you later. Oh, it's canon. I kind of wish, but I mean, I guess not. I mean, in a lot of ways, like, Deadly Premonition was kind of that, right? Like, a weird, cozy life sim. And this game is pulling the same strings, or, like, inspired the same strings even, right? So, let's get through this conversation again. Right? Winona's calling us, and she's... has no idea where Emma went. Yeah, Winona is the girl that called us. Okay, and Emma is the possibly the girl who gets murdered, right? So like this blonde girl. Of course it's the blonde one. A thruple. Yes, they'll focus. Possibly. Possibly. Okay, we're not hitting start. Do not hit start. It's like a radio cassette from Oz. It's one more down, but it keeps ringing, just like him. Oh, that's fine. Can't use the TV. Got our bookshelves. What of Emma, right? Oh, I can pick it up if I wanted. She seems so alone. Okay, Laura Palmer. Yeah, I came here and I hit start, and then it's like, apparently I should not do that. There's a notebook inside. It's not like I'm going to need it. I think I need that notebook, actually. Because I don't know what you're supposed to do half of the time in this game, and that seems like something that should help with this. It's the bathroom. It's not the exit door. No interactables here. Oh. I was wrong. You can piss. Congratulations, video games. Put it in a wiki somewhere. Right? Mizzurna Falls. PlayStation 1. 1998. You can piss. Oh, where the fuck are we? I don't have the map anymore, so I can't check. It's just a bunch of cans and let's pet this dog. Oh, hi. Is this going to be a quick time event? No? I mean, I can keep petting this dog. That's cool. Oh, dog turns. I mean, yes, you can put this also in that wiki, right? It's like, you can pet the dog. Or someone tell that Twitter account, right? Apparently that's our mailbox. We live in a shed. Right? Oh. Is this our Uncle Nas? It is. Matthew, get your butt in here. Okay. Relax, Uncle Nas. This dog just hanging out here in the cold, I guess. You can pet the dog is on Blue Sky now. Okay, great. Great. Morning, Matthew. Sorry, it's the cop again. Morgenstein. There we go. Now we got his official intro. 32. Wow. Seems young for a sheriff position. Possessed with a strong sense of justice. He's renowned for being reliable and fair-minded. Safety of townsfolk is top priority. Okay, cop. Yep. Did something happen to Emma? Got a call from Emma's mom, asked us to look for her. Know where she might be. It's hard to put into words. She was just, I don't know how to explain it. Sorry? Captain Nas. As Matthew's legal guardian, he's like an uncle. Okay, so possibly adopted. Runs the town's... Wait, did I miss something? No, it just says, as Matthew's legal guardian, it's like an uncle to the boy. Okay. He runs the town's general store and lets Matthew live in a small house behind the shop. Also, I just realized My Hero Zero is going to be like, wait, you started over and there's all this? From where My Hero Zero had to leave the chat. It's very funny. What's all the fuss about? She's probably just at her friend's place. Probably, yeah, but this is a bit more than Emma. What are you talking about? Do you know Kathy Flannery? Flannery? Oh, Father Barton's girl? Oh, the Jesus freak? Wow. Poor thing. Barnes turned her into his personal acolyte. Small town, though, I guess. Huh? I know her, but we're not in the same year, so we don't really talk. Why? That music even took me by surprise. Around 6 o'clock this morning, she was found in Barrow's Forest. Bare life. Oh, that's what's her face? The other girl before Laura Palmer. Geez, I'm sure it's Kaon. You probably know the name better than I do, unless someone looks it up. Barrowly alive. God damn it, the focus. Co-founder, breathing. Teresa? It's not Teresa, is it? If I heard the name, I would probably recognize it. Theresa May? I mean, Peaks girl. Ah, jeez. Oh, what's her name? What's her name? She's not like a major character, right? Ronette Pulaski. That's it. Ronette. Ronette was with Laura at the time of her death, right? Ronette Pulaski. That's the girl that ends up in the hospital and whatnot because bad stuff, right? Bad stuff. Also frequently found in Fire Walk with Me and whatnot. Again, I'm bad with names, right? Teresa was first? Wait, really? Okay. I don't know who Teresa is then. Teresa Banks. It's the first possible victim. I see. Right, with the letter T under her ring fingernail. You're right. This is definitely she was the one Chet vanished when looking for. Right. This is absolutely starting to ring a bell now. There's a lot of characters in Twin Peaks when you go back and look. I wonder if this character they're talking about, Kathy, is one or the other. Oh, we'll see. Why was she in the forest? What's this got to do with Emma? Timing's real suspicious. First, Kathy turns up hurt. Now Emma's been missing. Two could be connected. Plus, a strange thing about Kathy is, hey, Morgan, you need the bear caught, right? I'm your guy. Leave it. No, let's relax. Come on. Like, let the cops do their job, right? Look, Matthew, can you come to the station? We can talk more there. Sure, I was going to bomb this. Okay. Oh, it's going to drive me. I see. No, I know when it gets here. Can you tell her I've gone with the sheriff? It's shaping up to be a real mess. I agree. Bears on loose, killer on the prowl, rough days ahead. Okay, that's all he has to say. Guessing I can't take any of these items to go. Also, oh geez, I really do need to be using the right angle turns. A bulletin board. No kidding. Fishing tools. Let's just go. Some loading times. The fact that there's like not that much music in this is really funny, right? It's kind of like it's like there can be a lot of silence in this game, it seems, right? Father Barton come to. Oh, he's on the radio. Okay. Kathy's regained consciousness. Can you come with me to Gruber Hospital? Of course. So I don't have the guide open right now. Like, it's just minimized, but like, if I need to go back to it, I will definitely just use it. I should have been using this since the start, if I'm being honest. Nope, cars don't turn like that, but that's okay. Also, that cop just ran a red. It's a small town, I guess, but cops, all right? Okay, Gruber Hospital. Why are we going with him again? He's asking us questions, but then it's like, now he's like, yeah, you want to come with me to see what's up with Kathy? It's like, I don't even know her. I need to ask a sensitive question. When she called this morning, Emma's mom wasn't just upset. She was absolutely hysterical. She couldn't have known about Kathy yet. That's on a need-to-know basis only. Do you know why she would immediately assume the worst? I think I know what you're getting at. See, Emma's the kind of girl where nobody ever knows what she's thinking. Sometimes her head would get stuck in the clouds for days at a time. This is just Twin Peaks! Talking about the same Emma? I never got that impression. What are you talking about? She's good at hiding how she really feels. Emma's like a vase, you know? Beautiful, but easy to break. You're asking... That's a weird thing to say about someone. If you're asking if she could have killed herself, well, I just don't know. Content warnings for possible things to do with suicide, please. Oh dear. Okay. And, you know, probably also sexual assault and rape. There's a possibility here. If this is getting as close to, obviously, Twin Peaks that it is, I need to remember to possibly put a content warning, not just here, but probably the beginning, right? This whole episode, so. Could that have been... Could be that Emma's been depressed for a while. I'm not so sure. Why not? Aren't you friends with her? Mano was her best friend. I'm a guy, so we couldn't be close in the same way. I don't... Look. 1998, people had different views on how this stuff works, but okay, I guess. I guess they do get into it earlier, how it's like, hey, Emma really liked you, and yada yada, right? Like Winona was saying for that conversation. Police business, need to check with the chief of medicine. I'll page him. Hello, Barbara. New character. Morgan, I've been waiting for you. Did you bring my cigarettes? Lady, you're in a hospital. Yeah, that... Okay, Morgan. I didn't bring you your damn cigarettes, Barbara. 66, Barbara Holden. Town eccentric. With a penchant for cigarettes. The only thing she loves more than smoking is being cryptic. Does she perhaps carry a log? How thoughtless. Life here is dull enough as it is, you know. What about that young man there? Does he have any? Underage, ma'am. Oh. What a shame. I had such juicy gossip to share, too. Okay. You're not from around here, are you? Actually is, and we're just leaving. I guess not that small of a town, I guess. Come on, Matthew, let's go see Kathy. Okay. Hear about Kathy? Oh, dear me, it's such a tragedy. Wait, what? She was... Say something, dude. She's in room 201. Bring me some cigarettes next time you come by, smart. That sounds like a quest item if I've ever heard one. Old lady in the hospital for anyway. You heard her tell it? Oh, my poor feet ache so much I can't bear to stand. Lady, you and I both. You need to tell her tell it. She's faking it. Ah, fuck you, dude. Come on. That's the Marlboro Maiden. Sure, why not? It's Kaon. Guess I can keep talking to her if I wanted. Yeah, okay, fine. She's right. There's a 9-degree turns. She has nothing to say. Okay. Jeez, this camera. Can't come back here. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. 201, right? This is probably not it. I like how we can go here anyways. What is this? Where the fuck are we? This is just an inpatient room, it seems. Well, let's stick to the plot. Ah, jeez, I should have stayed with the cop. I guess we're taking the stairs. Oh gosh, oh there he is. Okay, good. Thank God. Matthew, now that I think of it, I can't let you inside. It's police business after all. Then why am I here? I was gonna say, is it gonna let me loose or? How's she doing? Oh, I can overhear. Oh, Samuel? That is Dr. What's his name? Name of the doctor from Twin Peaks. Twin Peaks doctor. Dr. Hayward. That's it. Dr. Jacoby? No, Doc Hayward is the much more sensible dude who is Donna's father, right? And then Dr. Jacoby is the weirdo that absolutely turned into a fringe conservative by the end of the series, and obviously has the very strange obsession with Laura, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, the shrink, that's right. Wounds aren't too serious, but I'm worried about the risk of her going shock. It's like she's not really here. So this is absolutely Runette, right? It's Kaon. Yeah, it's all those Flesh World ads. They'll get you. They'll focus. They'll focus. Nose. Her heart is beating, but her mind isn't working. Could be trauma, could be brain damage. It's too soon to tell. Why can't it be both? It's a literal sense of the word. To spend the rest of her days like this. How pitiful. Okay, Doc, let's ease back the commentary. Father Barton, 56, pastor of the local church. Many of the town people trust him completely. Well, that's... Sure. It's a small world. God damn it, it's Kaon. He adopted Kathy and raised her as his own daughter. He's her only family. Okay. Seems she's awake. It sounds like she's catatonic. I see. Who's this other guy? Matthew, just wait a bit longer. It's Spartan. Would you permit me to pray with Kathy? All right. This is James. Not that James, but another James. Didn't even say a word to us. So she has regained consciousness, yes, but she's unresponsive. Pray, but she can't hear you. She's not the one that needs to hear me. Okay, okay, dude. Whoa! Doctor, her vitals are failing. Administer a sedative now. Right away. Jesus. Fuck. What the hell? What happened? Well, I guess that much. Yeah, how? I don't know. I think I'm going back to the department. I guess. You gonna take me with you? You drove me here, dude. Yeah, what the hell is happening today? Dull focus. Too much is happening. It's too confusing. I better follow Morgan. Okay. Oh, look at that. You can like clip through the wall and see this freak. Oh, look at these fucked up pixels. I think he's got the father Barton in. Good call. Because there's no actual room model. There kind of is. It's like, look, that's definitely outside. We're seeing through the clipping, right? I think that's like the Father Barton model, and whatever this James character is kind of like all clipped up and on the same whatever spot, right? Which is why it looks so goofy. I'm like, why is his neck all messed up? Oh, that's why there's another person in that model right now. I'm writing my fanfic, but oh, sure. You go right ahead. Right, I can run. I guess we're going downstairs. Don't focus. Right? Hold on a moment. Who are you? I'm James, a hospital psychiatrist. Here's our Dr. Jacoby. You're Matthew, right? I heard about you. You're the shrink that's into Native American stuff, right? Psychiatrist at Gruber Hospital and an expert on Western philosophy and logic. Current hobby is conducting research into the indigenous tribe of this region, the Amohi. I guess. Hey, Retro Chris. How's it going? On my research into the local Amohi tribe, that's just a hobby of mine. How did you know my name? Lucky guess. I heard all about you from Emma. Ooh, okay. She's a patient of mine. You're not supposed... I mean, isn't there like some like privacy shit around this? There's gotta be, right? Yeah, Retro Chris, no SNES games today, right? I don't know if you were here and caught that earlier, but you know, RIP to David Lynch and such, right? We'll play some SNES games tomorrow, Retro Chris, if you're around. I was actually gonna DM you about it earlier, Retro Chris, before I made this call and stuff, but like around tomorrow, right? We'll play those Super Nintendo games you suggested tomorrow for sure. Pippa isn't real, isn't it? Pippa? I don't know. Yeah, you will be? Okay, cool, Rich Chris. You know, same start time, right? It's like, for me, my 6 p.m. Eastern. I'm sorry, I know it's very late for you. Will be recorded, right? In case, you know, you got to get some rest and stuff. So. You're familiar. We were just talking about this, James. We were just mentioning this. Maybe you should be like, hey, you're James. I know you, right? It's like, what? No. Come on. Don't say anything. I shouldn't. Suffice to say, I'm concerned about Emma. Now you're being creepy. You two are close, right? Do you mind if I ask you a personal question? Yes, I do. Go ahead, says Matthew, but shouldn't. You shouldn't. Do you believe in the supernatural? What's that got to do with Emma? Humor me. Ghosts, psychic abilities, that kind of thing? Well, I guess I don't. I've never come across anything like that in my life so far anyway. What about you? I most certainly do. Of course you would, because you're a weirdo. Is that hypocritical for a doctor? It's not scientific. Science cannot explain everything in our world. No contradiction in being open to alternatives. Oh, this guy sucks already. Okay, I humored you. This is the correct answer. So what does it have to do with anything? What happened to Kathy? I fear Emma is in grave danger and that I'm at fault. Excuse me? I should have sensed something was off. That's my damn job. So, I'm willing to risk my medical license to find her safely. If you two were as close as she said, you might be able to spot something I couldn't. Also, I'm still never quite understood what's on the back of Matthew's jacket here. What are you offering me exactly? Information would normally be protected by doctor-patient confidentiality. We need to find something I've overlooked. I have a strong suspicion that Emma's disappearance is linked to the supernatural based on the issues she described in my own intuition. To begin with, she often spoke of a recurring dream she had. Philosophical doubts. Like, am I truly alive? Okay, it's what Laura Palmer would say. Of course, she was fixated on this. I think she was questioning the meaning of life. Whomst among us, Doctor? If that is what you truly are. Yeah, true. That was one of her more significant issues at any rate. I would also ask this, Delphocus. I would also very much ask this. So what was the recurring dream she was having? What did she dream of? A blue light, distorted space, divine hymns, eternal sleep, welcoming her from within. Is it perhaps some ominous whooshing in there? And possibly a dude with silver medium long hair? Possibly very angry. Retro Chris asked, did you see the Switch 2 trailer? I did, Retro Chris. Everyone is super freaking out over that stuff for sure, right? I don't own a Switch, so obviously my response is a little more muted per se, Retro Chris. It looks neat, I guess. Wait, gotta wait, right? Gotta wait for more news. Just don't fall for the hype, right? Is this man a Sephiroth? Asks Delphocus. I'm less concerned if it's a Sephiroth situation, Delphocus. I'm more of a Dr. What's his name? Who's Sephiroth's dad? That mad scientist guy, right? Hojo, yes, thank you. And her body dissolved and it was devoured by ants. What the? I missed something there. What? Blue light, divine hymn, eternal sleep, welcome her from within. So heaven, and you got paid to listen to this? Everyone has dreams like that. Let me finish. Okay, so he's describing Emma describing her dream. Okay. Then her body dissolved and was devoured by animals. She enters a... Don't focus. This dude is Sephiroth posting IRL. He wishes. She enters a world where she can see nothing, hear nothing, and she awakens with a strong dissociative feeling like she wasn't really herself. All right, I spoke too soon. Sorry. Yeah, sure. She's living in fear of something, but I have no idea of what. She mentioned having problems she couldn't discuss with anyone. I'm hoping that, as her friend, those dreams and feelings will have more significance to you. Okay. You gotta go. I unwind at Club Wolves starting at around 8 p.m. I hope I haven't overburned you with all this. I am just as confused, my dude. It's a small town. No, it's fine. Thank you for trusting me. Okay. I wouldn't say trust, but... Alright. Where's the cop? Okay, we're stuck on this wall. Oh, God. Yep, you want cigarettes. Yep, I know. The button twice by accident. Hopefully my guy's out there. Oop. I'm assuming it's loading. There we go. Matthew. Oh, Winona. Why are you here? Wait, the cop just left? This dude is more Bobby than James, or a weird combination of the two. I don't know. Yeah, it's Kaon. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, if it frees stuff, like, I have my rewind, right? That's what I've been using, so. But you're right, I should use a save state, though. Matthew's classmate and Emma's best friend. Emma, has precious few friends, and Winona had a unique talent for getting her to open up. To the sheriff's department and heard we were here. Did you see Morgan? Yeah, he told me about Kathy. But it's not all bad news. Morgan's opened up an official... Oh, sorry. It's Kaon. You meant, like, the character we're playing as is Bobby instead of James. Sorry. I misread what you said. I thought you were saying that doctor that I would say is the Jacoby-like. I thought you were talking about them, but no. Yeah, I agree. the character we're playing as feels like, yeah, halfway between Bobby and James. But like, Bobby early on is very one-dimensional, right, in Twin Peaks. So it's hard to say. I think Emma and Kathy were together last night. Probably, because I know how Twin Peaks works. If they were, then Emma's probably... Oh, relax. Come on. It's still spinning. It's hard to get a handle on things. Don't think like that. I'm sure Emma is fine. Jobby? Could be Bames Del Focus. I don't know. Bob Bimes? Or just... Look. Words are hard. Come on, we can't just sit around and wait. There must be some way for us to help. This is absolutely a James. Zombie? That just makes me think. Shout out to Retro Pals, right? That makes me think of saying retro when Retro Pals shouts to their streams. It's like when Alex and Danny say words like plomby. Why does he wear the Letterman jacket? That's a good point. I guess it's Kaon. I don't have a motorbike, that's for sure. Also, nothing about Matthew currently strikes me as he's so cool. Not that James was either, but you know. Oh, you came here in my car. Uncle Na said I could borrow it. I'll drive you to Emma's house. No, it's fine. It's not far. A walk will do me good. She wanted to ride later. Anything happens, call me on my cell. Will do. It's Kaon, sure. Look, I get it. David Lynch really thought James was cool, right? Between all the screaming, she said, "No, don't." What did she mean, and what's the connection between Emma and Kathy? Something's happened to Emma, no doubt about it. We don't even know if she's still alive. This concludes the prologue. I'm so glad this is telling me now that if I press start, control, Matthew skip to this moment. There is no penalty for doing so. You could have told me that when you gave me control of the character out of my fucking bedroom. God damn it. Throwing down a save state. What time is it? 8:30. Save game must turn to Matthew's room and sleep. Saving consumes 1 hour. Plan accordingly. Matthew's room also has a notebook. Boy, I wish I had that. I will automatically keep track of clues and other information. Okay, so I have to go back to my house to check that out, or can I carry that with me? Good luck. Original script. Resident Evie. Yeah, shoutouts. Finalized localized script. Cirosan. Programming. Nikita 600. Shoutouts to these three. Right? Really makes it. I wish they put some of those notes earlier in the dialogue. So, look. Not going to complain too hard. I get it. It's an old game. Okay, so we drove to the sheriff's department after we came out of the hospital. That's why we press start. That's why we're here. Yep. Mary Lou loves to decorate, but it's not a favorite of Morgan's. Really wants you to knock. Let's go get that map. Oh gosh. Wait, alright. It's a different button to pick it up. It's like an interact and examine button, basically, right? That lady walked in. Oh, I'd like that she walks in again. I'd like to try to talk to her. I didn't realize all characters would be on like a cycle, right? Or maybe not a cycle. I get it probably depends on like what day it is, yada yada, right? Or like where we are in the plot. Maybe people's cycles change, right? Yeah, I love a clockwork world. I agree. It's a neat concept, but you know, it's Kaon. Let's talk about that after. I have thoughts. We've had this conversation. Can't skip this, so see if I hit these other buttons, it makes it go faster. Doesn't seem to. Mizzurna Mondays. Twin Peaks Thursdays. That doesn't have as good of a mouthfeel on it, right? Hudson Lang. Square-jawed ass motherfucker. This guy is absolutely just Reginald Val Johnson, though. I'm still shocked at that. Actually, it's kind of funny. Actually, I need to see his character. That's Reginald Val Johnson for sure. But like, people at home, correct me if I'm wrong. It's like the upper half of his face, if he wasn't black, kind of looks a bit like Bruce Willis. Am I wrong on this? Does anyone else see this? Just like from the nose up, right? Like, don't look at the mustache and down, right? But like nose up, and if you know, it's got a little more jowl and stuff, obviously, like Reginald Val Johnson, right? Or Carl Winslow, if you prefer. But like nose and up, it's kind of just Bruce Willis if he was black. It's just the Bruce Willis hairline. No, I don't know, like the facial features in the eyes and the nose shape are what's kind of, it's kind of what's getting at me, right? Also, of course, is before Bruce Willis shaved his head, right? Wait, okay, sorry. There was dialogue here that I would like to know because it tells us what to do next. So I'm holding the rewind button here. Got to let me help in some way. Can't just sit around and do nothing. Do that as may. Okay, here we go. Time to throw a save. Hudson, how'd it go? Yep. Emma's mother was in shock, unable to talk. Okay. We found someone who says they saw Emma at around 10 p.m. last night. This is what I was trying to discern. I don't have notes! My notebook is at my house! Who? Go on. Don't mind him. Yep. Mel Aston. Okay, this is a character we have not run into at all yet. Mel? That punk, huh? This might be a Bobby, right? This might be Bobby. Mel Aston, perhaps? Says he called out to her, didn't answer, so just let her be. This could also be a James, possibly, right? If we're not James, that is. Got him waiting in the interrogation room. So he is downstairs. Or no, that's where the jail cells are. It's probably the locked room. Now we're getting somewhere. Should ask Cohen about Kathy. Who's Cohen? He's the one who found her in the forest, you'll recall. Right. I don't know who the analog is there, but that's fine. I know you heard about Emma, but don't get too involved. If anything happens, call me immediately. All right. We have to figure out who Mel Aston is, probably in the other room. I exit the room, will I see these guys walking into the other room, possibly? No. This has to be the interrogation room, I'm assuming. Right? Which won't let us in, but... They kind of mentioned who Cohen is. I don't know who that is though, right? All right, well. Run to Winona again. She's like, second thought, can you drive me home? I guess it really does behoove me to like talk to people on the street and stuff, right? I run into them. I've yet to meet everyone, obviously, in the game. I guess go home and get the notebook, right? Doubt that guy would be in Barrows Forest where the crime scene basically is, but I guess we can go to the general store. Unless you run to Winona again. Oh, jeez. Turning radius on this thing, not incredible. That looks like Winona, actually, right there. Ooh, stop. You Winona? Can't tell, it's a little too pixely. I've seen the bulletin boards. They're updated with the latest developments in town. They're really informative. Okay, it's just a random person. Thank you for telling me this. Can I run her over? No. Okay, good. Good to know. Good to know. I should have tried to discern that earlier. I run into Winona and hit her with my car. It's not gonna like screw up my relationship links or whatever, right? Who's this guy? Main school building's been placed off limits. I forgot something in my locker. But I can't get in. Guess they don't trust me. Alright. Oh, this traffic is just going without me, huh? Diner. Guess let's just park here. Like, oh, jeez. Okay, trees, you can clip right through them. They don't matter. But buildings, absolutely not. Ah, jeez. Okay. We are parked on the wrong side of the road, but that's okay. This is not it. Oh, Jesus, one more block over. I fucked up. It would really help if there was like a north marker on the rotating map, like I said, right? It would really do me a solid. A blonde lady? Steakhouse of sorts? I guess this is it. Let's get out here. Is our place back here? Maybe? Where's my house? Is this it? I think this is it. Nope. For sale. Shit. Oh, God. It's walking. It's got to be in here, right? Like this. Gosh. Look at this mess of pixels. It's what I'll say. Jesus Christ. taco truck. Can't zoom in this map, by the way. The thing said it's our house on the corner. So, just saw that Captain Nas thing or that sign. Maybe we have to go in here? Hey, old man. That stupid corner sign. Hey, dude. It's Christmas. Better get home before dinner or there'll be trouble. You say so. Okay, here we go. Boy. Yep, said that already before. Thanks, Nas. The reason I'm coming back here is I need that book, right? Hey, Ganj, how's it going? What is this, you ask? Well, pet the dog, first and foremost, right? Ganj, this is Mizzurna Falls for the PlayStation 1. It looks like Shenmue 1.5 for the PlayStation. That would be fairly accurate, actually. The reason we are playing Mizzurna Falls is because this game got a English translation in 2021. And yes, I do want to take that with me. Thank God. About the notebook. Notebook serves two functions. For information, blah, blah, blah. Secondly, record phone numbers. Thank fucking God. Use the notebook, open the item window, triangle, and press the notebook. Blah, blah, blah. Click the desired feature. Great. Great. Automatically recorded. I don't have to put it in myself. Ganj, this game... Hold on, let me pause. We're playing this game, obviously, because one, David Lynch passed away today, right? This game had a lot of notoriety, or I don't want to say notoriety, that's not the right term. Was famously known to be very Twin Peaks-like, so I thought it'd be very fitting to play today. I actually only learned that this game had a translation patch for it today as well, so I'm like, oh, I'm gonna figure out how this works, and we're gonna play this today, obviously. So no Super Nintendo games today as a result, but we're gonna play them tomorrow instead. But yeah, so far this game, I don't want to call it a carbon copy of Twin Peaks with just like different named characters. I don't want to use my actual phone, but like it's pretty close, right? It's pretty goddamn close. It's, you run to like a whole bunch of characters, you're like, that's this character, that's that character. Our character, we're a little bit unsure. He seems like you're playing as James. Your character's name is Matthew, however. But like, yeah, it's, as it's Kaon will probably know, it's kind of really interesting so far. We are still in the very opening of the game, right? Like, I guess you could say if I was to compare this to Twin Peaks, we're aware of like, hey, you have like three friends, or you have two other friends. Very much, one of them is very much like Donna, who is represented by a character named Winona. There's a friend named Emma, who apparently is very... Oh, here we go. Great. I should just do this. This is Emma. This is basically Laura Palmer, kinda. She was a girl with a secret darker side. There's Winona. This is seems like a Donna character, right? Like I said. And, you know, you along with these two other girls are definitely big thruple energy, right? Here's James. Yeah, Winona Ringwald, not Molly Ringwald, but I don't know. This seems like your Dr. Jacoby, right? Cohen Strasberg. We have not met this character yet. First person to discover Kathy. He lives alone in the lodge. Okay, so he is out in the forest. Morgan trusts him and relies on him to oversee the forest. Wait, how do I scroll this text? Because pressing down doesn't do it. Maybe that. No, maybe it's not. There's not more. A lodge, you say? Oh, who knows? There's a lot of lodges in Twin Peaks that aren't the Black Lodge they'll focus, right? There's like the lodge that, like, you know, what's his name? The guy who goes actually catatonic. Pete? Yeah. Pete. Sure. No, Pete. No, Pete is Donna's father. It's Kaon, isn't it? I'm bad with names. Don't trust me on any of this. You're probably right. It's Barbara. I think she might be the log lady. Mike? I had to look at a character cast list. Twin Peaks characters. There's Bobby. There's Josie. There's Wyndham Earl. Like, Wyndham Earl lived in a shack. I don't know if there's a Wyndham Earl in this game. Sarah Palmer, Jerry Horn, Hank Jennings, Pete Martell. That's the doctor, right? No, sorry, apologies. No, husband of Catherine, right? It's the from the sawmill, right? Leo. That's who also I was thinking of, but we don't know anything about these characters yet in this game. So, anyways, yeah, Pete is the old dude who finds Laura when fishing. You're right. You're right. You're right. But Pete didn't live in the woods, right? So, who knows? It could be different in this game, obviously. Obviously. This lady loves cigarettes. That's all we know about her. Also, we're getting a lot of these characters right at the gate. Pastor Town Church, Father Barton. Was there a religious figure in Twin Peaks? I don't remember there being. Is there? That sounds like there should be, right? I don't recall there being one. Like a minister of sorts? Unless my brain is just forgetting. Yeah, no priest. At the log. Thanks, Ganj. There's Captain Nas. He's our uncle. Legal guardian. Not actual uncle, right? Pound family. The log was God and log lady interpreted his word. Ah, yes. That's pretty accurate, actually. Mary Lou Lang. This is our Lucy, right? An avid gardener, as it seems. Morgenstein, Ganj. For some reason, Reginald Vell Johnson is in this game. Although, Ganj, please help me with this, because I asked the chat this. Okay. What's up with this lip? The emulation is having a time. Let's put it that way. Ganj, if you look at this, so like obviously this looks like, you know, Carl Winslow, right? If you look at like the nose up, I think that's just Bruce Willis if he was black. Right? This man is not 32. I agree. He's seen some shit. Kathy Flannery. Kathy. Okay, so this is the lady that the girl that died, right? Lost her parents when she was young. This Ganj, I am guessing this is our Ronette Pulaski. I don't know how to pronounce that. But she died actually right out the gate in the hospital. Like just before you came in when we were there. And yes, Father Barton is her actual dad, it seems. Oh, no. Was raised by Father Barton. No. Okay, so not actual father. Found family, right? That's fine. That's all we got. Phone numbers. All right, we got some. Okay, so phone numbers just means, hey, they get to be on your map, which is good. But we don't have anyone else's phone numbers yet. Okay. Oh gosh, I hope I didn't lose all that time being in the menus. I don't think I did, but I think we're fine. Nothing in our bag. Wait, come on. Let's hit the right button. There we go. Where do we go? I guess, let's pet our dog. Let's check our mail. Oh, there's a flyer in here. Yeah, we're going to the woods. If we run into Wino on the way, then sure. Auto Garage. We treat your car like family. I hate that kind of marketing. Car breaks down. Just call us toll free at triangle. Okay. And that goes right to my notebook. Fantastic. Great. Great. Can I even go out this way? Oh, you can. I don't know if my car's here, but we're loading because it's a whole PlayStation game. Ah, damn it, there is a door here. Oh, there's our dog kind of clipping through. Could go to the diner if we wanted. Let's not waste time. Again, let's try to stay the plot. So yeah, like Ganj, the funny thing about this game, it's like, boy, it sure feels a lot like Deadly Premonition before Deadly Premonition. Right? Let's walk across here. Maybe drive by the hospital, or this way's probably faster. Hopefully there's no broken down roads this way. Oh, jeez. I have no idea which way I'm facing. I think this way? Let's check the map. Can't drive and check the map at the same time. Nope, we went the wrong way. Okay. God, the acceleration on this car is a little out of pocket. It's also not very fast. It's like I don't have like a shifter or something like that. Yeah, it's all good, Del Focus. Thanks so much for coming by, obviously. Oop. Game froze. It's... Oh gosh, our car is floating now. Let's... This game is also extremely buggy. Let's throw a save state down. A new save state, even, actually. Oh, geez. You're just floating down this hill. That's fine. Everything seems kind of fine. Wait, oh, not this way. Left. Ooh, a little buggy hitting those corners. Oh gosh. This does not control great, right? But again, this game is old, right? This game was very strange development, it seems. This seems like an indie project in a lot of ways, right? Gosh. This game seems a bit unfinished even, but... We're here now. Can I even go this way? Going into the forest now, I guess. Here we are. Want to go in? Haven't you heard? The forest off limits. There's a wild bear in there. I don't think it's a bear, dude. Also, is he stopping me from going in? Or can I... Cannot walk past him, it seems. Ah, I hate the cold. Why'd Morgan stick me with this dumb job? There's something I can show him? Probably not. Just I don't really have any items. I don't know how to like equip them to show them even, so. Maybe we're not supposed to go here yet. Unless there's something I missed. Maybe it's that shack that... Not shack, but like that little gray spot that was before here. Maybe? I could check the map guide. Let's take a quick look. I should pause. I keep forgetting. It's like time keeps moving, right? Morgan prompt. What's it says? Someone's name. Mel Aston saw Emma. Know that already. Morgan heads off to interrogation. Question Mel after suggesting that Matthew talked to Cohen, the woodsman who discovered Cat. Shit, we don't have his location. Just this content. Map in a different tab. I was right. Okay, I do know where Cohen's lodge is. Right. Okay. Was that little bit of land that where we got? Oh boy! Truly 0 to 90 in no time with this thing. This way. Ooh, church just rang. Just turn. There it is. Rod shed. Boy, these graphics look great. Let's knock. Is Cohen out? Did we just miss him? It's like guessing we're not gonna break in. Right? Knock on the door and Cohen will invite you. We're here. I'm supposed to be here at a different time. Unless I'm supposed to call him? Apparently there was something at the police station that we missed. If we checked the bulletin board there. Gosh. Oh my gosh. This drives like shit. So we're wasting a lot of time, obviously. Wait, is this his house, maybe? Unless I screwed it up? No, it's not someone's house. No, this is the junkyard, apparently. Okay, we're not going there. Nope, we're just driving through all these things. Oh, jeez, where's the police station? Oh, God. This turning radius on this is not good. Cop station. That's interesting. That cop cart is gone. That does mean Morgan is probably out. This game is kind of fascinating, but it's also very rough, right? From today's issue of the Denver Tribune, statewide newspaper, 2 tragedies shatter a peaceful Christmas. That was Kathy, it seems. Yep. Afflicted by animal claws. Police believe she was attacked by a bear. An hour later. Also, this news moved fast. Cops do not move this fast. 7 a.m. at a Roland 18, a classmate of Kathy's was discovered missing by her mother, who alerted the authorities. Population of less than 2,000 people, a close-knit community of Mizzurna Falls is all too familiar. Two young lives now hang in the balance. Wow. Plot. Town talk. Mm-hmm. So this is the church thing. I think there's supposed to be something more according to the guide. Go to reception area and check the bulletin board. There's announcements from Steve Rowland, which is this message we're looking at now. Check the yellow pages near the door. Okay. Oh, someone just walked in. Hello. I'm trying to talk to you. Oh, there's a random person, it seems. Oh, I have to pick it up. House is in here too. Where's Cohen's house? There it is. Deer Street, West Bar Town, Forest Entrance. Do I have his phone number all of a sudden? Perhaps? No. But if I check the map, yeah, it's there. Oh, this slow ass cursor. Yeah, Cohen's Lodge is there. Did I just go at like a bad time? Oh gosh, hold on. Hopefully not, right? Need to get to Emma's house by 10:50, or Winona will already have left. Oh my god, what? So that conversation I had with Winona when I first played this, apparently I have to run into that, which I don't know where Winona is anymore, so shit. Crap, the wrong button. Like, I'd have to just, by chance, have to run into her. So the guide I'm looking at right now, it's like, it is currently 12 o'clock in our in-game time, right? I don't know what this building is, but it's like, I'm seeing events here I missed for like 10:30. There's an 11:30 here at like the high school. Like, there's like a lot of things I could have potentially missed. I don't even know if this didn't work even last time, but if it works now, it's because I have this location. Right, it's locked. It's the same thing I got last time. This Cohen's at the church, perhaps? Much like Clock Tower, also a human. It's a little ahead of its time. Tech wasn't quite there yet. Yeah, you're not wrong on that, it's Kaon. What the fuck can we do now? Apparently go to the church? That's so fucking far. But apparently Cohen is there. Also, like, I can't keep referring to this map like this. I have to, like, have it literally, like, gameplay at the side. Like, it's covering my OBS right now, so I can't read chat, so it's annoying, but crap. Also, it's like this car's acceleration is out of this world. Okay, going this way. Turn. Don't drive in the water. We gotta go this way. We're skipping the high school event. We're skipping running to Winona again. I guess I could call her if I really wanted. Also, ooh, this game got some slowdown as soon as you drive into town. It's noticeably not as fast moving anymore. We're doing the full lake run apparently now. Apparently just passed by James's house. The Lakeside Motel. On our right here. Barn Wolves is apparently down this street on the right. Going up this way. To basically get around we missed, I think we missed the window for the church already. I think we had to be at the church by 1 o'clock. Also, I'm assuming like if I go back home, like if the time passes too far, like oh shit, I missed that turn. Like I can't like come back tomorrow and do these events. Or can I? I have no clue. But like, if you didn't know where to go, right? Like, playing it like a normal fucking person like I was the first time. Oh, jeez. Like, how on earth do you do anything in this game? Also, no contact on the cars. Good to know. This guide says I was supposed to be here by like 12:30 to 1 p.m. And it's, oh, there's all the people leaving. Because that's the cycle these people are on, right? It's like whatever their meeting was, it just adjourned, I think. Probably. Oh, hello. Who are you? Who are you? Let's talk. Who are you? I think this is Cohen, I think. They usually hibernate, but occasionally some fail to store enough food. Must delay hibernating until they do. Those must become agitated and dangerous. It's possible that they'd attack a person. Em and Kathy were together, then maybe that means no, bears don't see humans as a food source. This is a weird conversation to have out of pocket. Em was also attacked by the bear. I'm sure we would have found her nearby as well. Wait, you have more? Case gives me a bad feeling. I know you're worried about Emma. Don't get in too deep. Okay, we've exhausted this dialogue. Where'd my car go? Oh, it's way up there. Okay. Oh, and yep, he's off. And he's just running me over. Ah, jeez. Okay, we're going in the church, I guess. Hello? This isn't creepy. Oh, it's the doctor. Hey, you're that kid. This guy dresses like a Jacoby. I tell you that much. This goofy ass suit. It's like red. When Kathy kicked the bucket, Jesus Christ, Doc. Well, she was attacked by an animal? At least that's what we think. Maybe a snowdrift fell off the roof. Just as maybe seeing Morgan's ugly mug scared her to death. Wow. Okay, dude. This guy sucks. Don't forget the nurse. There's a nurse. The head nurse. Don't recall her name. Usually at the nurse's station. Are we done? I'm busy man, you know. Okay. Jeez. Navigating this. Steve! Who's Steve? Pray for my Emma too. Oh, this is Emma's father, I think. Guess we missed whatever the meeting happened. Here it was. Let's check the bulletin board. Seems like these things just update over time as the day progresses. It's the same message as before. Oh, these controls. No. I mean, the controls are not the worst part. It's when you make contact with other objects in this game, it stops you dead in its tracks, right? Oh, geez, this is a whole thing. It's like, how is there time to do any of this when you don't know where you're going, right? It's like, you're kind of just exploring. Also, I guess are we outside? Is that why it's loading? I guess so, huh? Boy. Apparently we're supposed to go to the diner if we were playing this game in any normal pace, which I don't know how you keep up with it. I'm just scrolling through this guide a little bit. It's like there's definitely a timeline this game wants you to keep on top of. I don't know if I can play this. Like, this is amazing and like wild, but at the same time, like, oh my god, you are missing things constantly, it seems. Which, you know, is that intended or not? I don't know. I guess. You know, you don't have like a quest log for sure, right? It's not that kind of game. There's Steve in our log now, I guess. Oops. 5 days, multiple endings. Yeah. That's probably a lot of endings. I have no idea how you stay on top of any of this. Try going to the diner, although I expect I might get there too late. It's already 2:30. Past the window, I can go to the diner, according to the guide. What would be next? Barrows Forest. Oh, God. But it's like, that's on the other side of the map. Can't go that other way because the rock fall, right? So the music just completely dies out, which is really funny. You know, this looks like what you'd expect out of a PlayStation 1 game. But even by PlayStation 1 game standards, this is, if we're being quite honest, like subpar, right? Like, not just because of how broken it kind of is. Extremely ambitious. Like, it's Kaon, you were absolutely right about that, but I can see how this might encourage wanting multiple playthroughs. Who's this guy on the motorcycle? He's also not using his hands to drive that bike. Oh, he's gone. Okay, well. I have to know if, like... Shit, I missed the turn. Ugh! Come on. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Well... It's a fucking game. Let's go the other road. Let's not take that side. It's like, sometimes just rewind instead, I guess. We've missed the window for Barrows Forest, apparently. Fuck me. I guess Cohen's home. Let's try talking to him again. Okay, we're initiating something. Hey, dude. He just said bye to us. It's like, hello, goodbye. I guess we had a conversation with him already when he was leaving the church. We barely missed it, says Delpho. Oh, look, he just left his house again. Yeah, he... Jesus Christ. By 6... No. Mel's house? Where's Mel live? We don't even know. Protesters? What? I'm sorry. I'm reading the guide right now off screen. There's like no time to do all this stuff. Unless like some of this is optional, perhaps? Perhaps? Hey. Oh, hold on. There we go. That's the button I want to hit. Let's get the Jasmine's back. I am overwhelmed by this game. I think it's... For a moment, right? It's like as soon as this game unleashes you to the rest of the world, it just... Right? But like... When we were in that hospital, it was like running through that prologue, which you press start, you could have skipped completely. Up until, you know, you come out of that police station, right? I was super hooked by this game. Super hooked by it. And then as soon as it said, go nuts, do the investigation part, I was way less hooked on it. I had the guide beside. If I didn't have the guide beside me, we would be doing exactly the same nonsense we were just doing, right? Remember, I didn't really pull out the guide until we left that Barrows Forest when the cops stopped us, right? But if you get stopped there, you miss everything else that the guide is saying. Like, I can bring this up. Okay. Here it is. Game begins. 10 o'clock. That's where you begin if you skip the prologue, right? You know, we did everything right up until this point here, where it's like I think this might be highlighted blue because it's like this is optional, I think. But it's like, hey, check the bulletin board. That's where you find out where Cohen lives. We went to his house, but he wasn't there, right? Because he was already at the church. But at 10:30, you can go to Emma's house, right? You need to get there by 10:50 or Winona will have already left. You can already see how punishing this game is with its time schedule. Knock on the door and Steve will invite you in. Talk to Steve, blah, 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 right? Gas station, Winona will be there. We just happened to run into her the first time we played. Now this is saying, go back, get your notebook, which is extremely important item, which I had to do. 11:30, go to the high school, meet Liz Holden, your homeroom teacher. Here's the book thing that Winona mentioned when we ran to her the first time for the philosophy book, right? Then 12:30, go to church. I have no idea how you had time to go do any of this. So worse than Delpho. Delpho is so worse than Super Gods. I'm not willing to say that. Here's what I have to ask also. This text is in black for some reason. Maybe is this just because... apologies, this is going to get really bright very quickly, okay? Is maybe just the CSS on this just fucked up because I changed the site colors? No, it's in blue now still. Red rum. I don't know what this means. There's Mel. That is definitely a Bobby if I've ever seen one. Maybe that's a James. I don't know. I don't know. Bar Wolves. That's, yep. Okay. Anyways. Here's what I have to say. I'm super intrigued by this game. I might keep playing it on my own for a little bit. Just a little bit. Because I don't know how the regular structure of the game is supposed to work if you're not meeting the scheduled events that this guide is laying out. Because there seems to be so much you miss. Right? And if you miss it, then what? Right? Then what? Like, we're uncovering clues and stuff like that, which seem to, I'm guessing take you to the ending and stuff like that. But like, it's not just clues we're missing. We're missing actual progression in some way. Or if I'm not missing what is technically progression, how am I progressing to the end other than having the time tick by beyond us, right? I just don't know. I'm super curious, but it's also like, I don't know if this is a good game to stream in this way. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not keen to do like a perfect run or something. That's not... I want to like look around the world. Deadly Premonition, you could do that. There was also a timeline in that game. You could like miss events for the day, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a very long time. I'd have to go back and check. I kind of wish My Hero Zero was here to maybe reminisce with me a little bit on Deadly Premonition. But like, if I'm not mistaken, in Deadly Premonition, if you miss an event for the day, you could like say, okay, well then we'll fuck off and come back tomorrow, right? This game, absolutely you cannot. This game has dates on top of the time that it wants you to stick to. Hello says, so is Mizzurna Falls the OG Outer Wilds? Outer Wilds had passage of time, but not with... Del Focus. First off, I thought you were leaving, but that's okay. Thank you for sticking around. I've never played Outer Wilds. I'm absolutely a fake gamer. It just completely passed me by that year. I don't know what I was playing instead, but like obviously I know of Outer Wilds, but I don't remember. I don't remember that game actually had like a calendar. I know like the timeline resets when you die, right? The world resets, and then you just look. I know there's like plot stuff associated with this, whatever, right? So it's like can be a little more complicated, but the world resets. Yes. So like you just catch it on the next time, right? This, it's like there's the actual passage of time. Like if I let this go until like it's December 25th, right? It's Christmas Day. If I let this go until December 26th, there's a whole other schedule of events happening. But if you don't uncover certain clues, like can you still get to them and stuff like that? I don't know. Right? So like where, like, are there parts where like certain things have to tree branch to each other? There probably is. Maybe not everything, but like there probably is some. Right? What happens if you let it run for like 8 weeks? There's got to be like a hard stop for like the game to be like, oh, sorry, it's the ending now, right? I don't know. I would love to look it up, but let's put it this way. I scrolled through this guide. The very last day that I'm seeing on this, December 31st. So you play 6 days worth of time passage. And if you just let it go right to the end, let's look at the bad end. What happens? I'm not going to look at the other endings. There's some spoiler stuff here. I might not read this off. Long story short, what it says is kind of like some bad stuff happens and it just says, try again. So it kind of wants you to play from the beginning. Like, play it over again, right? Just wild. I mean, it's interesting, but game doesn't come off as that kind of game initially, for sure, right? Does that make it better or worse? I don't know. I'm seeing there are at least 3 endings in this game, so that's interesting at least. 2 bad endings and 1 good ending, so. What a weird game. What a weird... But it... Let's tie it all back full circle. Let me get a drink first. It's Kaon said, in exactly their words. Much like Clock Tower, also by Human Entertainment. I forgot that. I forgot Clock Tower worked on Human Entertainment worked on Clock Tower. A little ahead of its time. Tech wasn't quite there yet. Even if I was to disregard the tech part of that conversation. Just like David Lynch. A little ahead of his time. A little bit on his own path. A little bit. An interesting vision. Execution might not always be there. Might not always. Right? But like, you can see what they're going for and what they want. It's kind of broken. It's kind of super rough around the edges. It's... I don't want to say refined because like, even art that's unrefined is still art nonetheless, of course. But, you know, not every piece of David Lynch art has all the edges rounded off by any stretch, right? What are you saying about Firewalk with Me? I'm saying, Delfocus, Firewalk with Me is a hard watch. A fascinating watch, but a hard watch, right? It's a hard watch for content warning purposes too, but even that aside, right? David Bowie's in it. That's fun. Right? Coop's in it for a hot moment, right? But yeah, like, look, I don't know everything about human entertainment as a developer per se, but like Clock Tower is more refined than this game, right? Like, that's for sure. How was Firewalk with me a hard watch? Well, aside from the content warning stuff, it's difficult watching the same way like Dune is a hard watch, right? It's a lot of jumping around, right? It's a pretty straightforward movie. Yeah, it's let's also put it this way, like, if you don't know anything about Twin Peaks, that can be a strange movie. Right? I mean, sorry, it's a strange movie regardless, but it's also like, it's like, yeah, if you don't know what the deal is with Laura Palmer and stuff, you just kind of have to go with what the movie tells you right at the gate. Yeah, if you haven't seen the show, you're fucked. Yeah. That's kind of what it's getting at. Wow, dull focus. I did watch Fire Walk with Me before Twin Peaks. That's wild. That's the other thing too, right? It's like, why would you go see Fire Walk with Me if you've never seen an episode of Twin Peaks, the TV show, right? It's probably a trip. Is it like coherent? I don't know, right? It can be a difficult watch regardless, even if you have seen Twin Peaks. It's canon, in my opinion, right? It's a very raw experience, right? I hear there's a new David Bowie movie. Was it before the one where he's the cat troll king guy with Clock Tower girl? Was it before or after Labyrinth? Probably after, right? It was way after. Okay. I don't know the timeline on that. So my brain absolutely would know without looking it up on Wikipedia or something like this. But yeah, I'm out of things to say about this game. I'm fascinated by it. I can appreciate it from afar. Do I want to keep playing it? I want to. I'm not gonna lie. I would love to. It's Kaon. You're saying like, hey, you should stream this. I want to see more of it. I don't know if that's a good experience for me or for y'all at home. It was cool today because it's all very new to us, I think, generally speaking, right? And obviously, rest in peace, David Lynch. This is a day of days to do it. But I don't know if the game will let me experience it in the way that I want out of it, right? I don't. Yes, I have played that. It's canon. It's very funny. It's very funny. We're not gonna look at that today, though. What was I gonna say? Right, like I could stream this again, but like, how am I gonna play this? Right? Am I gonna play it like I tried today without a guide? I could. I'm not saying it's frustrating that way, but we're not gonna see a lot of this game, right? If I do that. And I almost said I think that would be selling this game short, but I don't think that's true. I think that's exactly what this game is, right? Is that fun to watch? I don't think so. Actually, that's not on me to decide. What is on me to decide is like, I don't think that'd be fun for me to play, right? Sign for multiple playthroughs where you get more story each time. Yes. Under perfect circumstances. It's Kaon, right? When I mean perfect circumstances, I mean like me not feeling weird about the controls or running into objects, getting stuck on them, camera being real funky, the game glitching out, that game clock moves fast. I don't want to play this game with a guide either, because that wouldn't be fun either. You might as well just go watch like a perfect playthrough on YouTube, and like that's killing the discovery of it, right? I don't want to do that either. But I also like this game is not frictionless, is what I'm saying. In a way that's like fun, is what I'm saying, right? Today is how I feel. It was amazing up until it absolutely wasn't, is what I'm saying, right? That moment when it's like, okay, well, we're not supposed to be here in that Barrows Forest, right? So then what? So I had to look it up. And obviously I looked it up because it's like, well, I want to show something off with this game. So like, you know, we're streaming, right? If I was playing it on my own, completely different story. It's barely worth it. Look, I might try this game again on my own, I think, but it's a hard stream for me, at least. I haven't figured out the science of how to do that in my head. I'll think about it a little bit. Maybe we'll come back to this, but I am super interested what Fix Your Heart or Die, shoutouts to Liv. I am super curious what Liv would think about this game. I'm not saying Liv has like a higher threshold for like these kinds of games, but she is much better at approaching these kinds of games than I am. I get very impatient with this kind of stuff, right? Yeah, she's better at pulling apart the Lynch stuff. I'm just marking out as like a Twin Peaks person, right? That's really all I'm doing. It's like me going through and be like, oh, that person's this person, that person's this. Like, it's like, you know, it's fun, but it's like I don't have that deep love that I know Liv has. I just have a very strong appreciation from afar, right? Yeah, speaking of Lynch, right? Like, just like David Lynch said in that scene, right? It's like, told those other boys, fix your heart or die, right? Fix their hearts or die. That's the line. Incredible. Oh, David Lynch. I'm gonna miss him, right? It's like the first thing I did today was like, I had to check the weather. I had to know what the number of the day was, right? I still follow his YouTube channel, right? If you don't know at home, right? Oh, the SEO on this, if I type in David Lynch up here, it's going to be impossible. So we're not going to do that. David Lynch Theater, welcome. Thanks, it's Kaon. There's that thing he did with Christabel, right? Mm-hmm. Ah, jeez. This is going to break my heart. Two years ago.
Here we go for today's number. It's December 16, 2022. 10 balls. Each ball has a number.
Ooh, your microphone quality,
Numbers
sir.
1 through 10.
I love you very much, but
Swirl the numbers.
December 16th, 2022.
Pick a number. Today's number is 1.
Wow. Number 1, folks. Mr. Lynch, in many people's hearts. That number is you. Let's see what the weather was 2 days before. Or no, the day of. Same day. Whoa,
Good
gosh.
morning. It's December 16, 2020.
Coop, you're getting stuck in the dimension. Where are you, Coop?
22, and if you can believe it,
Jesus Christ.
it's a Friday once again. Here in LA, a cloudy morning. Quite a breeze blowing right now. 50 degrees Fahrenheit, 10 Celsius. Today I was thinking about the song The World Spins. And I believe it was mine and Angelo and Julie's favorite song we did together.
Oh.
And I think it's from the year 1987, maybe 86, 87, somewhere in there. This afternoon it'll be going up to 68 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 20 Celsius, and it looks like partly cloudy all along the way.
Great.
Everyone, have a great day.
You too, David. Thank you. What a guy. Jesus. Look. That was the day after Angela passed away? Jesus Christ. Are you serious? Oh my God, you're right. December 11th, 2022. Oh my fucking God. Yeah. That tracks, it scanned. That tracks. I would go back and watch that video of Angelo recounting, obviously playing Laura's theme and whatnot, but we've done that multiple times on this channel. At least twice, to my recollection. So. Oh, Christ. Counterpoint, it's still good. Yeah, I know. Look, I'd have to edit it out for like the DMCA stuff and yada yada. It's like, maybe after I cut the video, stuff like that. Anyways, an incredible artist, right? I think that's a great place to leave this. Look, it's almost 10 p.m. here, so probably cut the stream there. Again, I'll think more about playing this some more. Let me toy around with it. I don't want to watch a full complete playthrough of this game to like for research purposes to know how it would show on stream and stuff. Because I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to spoil the story for myself necessarily, right? I was trying not to as I was like flipping through that guide. It's another reason why I don't want to go through it. But it's like playing this game is... The game doesn't want to meet you on its terms, which is absolutely fine for a piece of art. No art should try to be accessible just for the, just because it has to. It should challenge a player in a way as well. But it's like playing Mizzurna Falls feels like I'm playing a very incomplete piece of work. It's what I'll say. So I'm going to poke at it a little more on my own time right? I don't know if we're gonna like visit it again anytime soon. It's canon. Like, as funny as I think Mizzurna Falls Monday or Mizzurna Mondays is. That's very funny and a very good mouthfeel for a series name. Don't get me wrong. But, you know, there's a lot of other games on the horizon I still want to look at. Introducing another one would be a bit of a handful, if I'm being honest, right? But yeah, let me think about it a little bit. I am super intrigued by this thing. Not just because obviously today's, you know, David Lynch passing and stuff like that. It's a very intriguing product. That's the thing. Human entertainment, never short of having a very fascinating game, right? Anyways, let's do the promo and let's get out of here and call it a stream. Because of course, this episode will be archived over here, up here. I do the promo at the top of the show. So let's make sure we get it in at the end. YouTube.com/@RGLee. Like, comment, subscribe there. That's where this video will go after I get it nice and chopped up in archive. Of course, like, comment, subscribe makes us content creators feel good in our hearts. Of course, we should check out this show live. Why don't you come on over to twitch.tv/RJLee. Give me a follow over here. It's also free. Get a handy little notification every time I go live. And of course, if you want to support the show monetarily, you can over here on Twitch. Pass me a Twitch subscription. Goes towards bonus streams, a double header of them. One of them being video game related, the other half of that being the Playlist LP. Of course, the Playlist LP involves me taking my guitars back there, usually, mostly my bass guitar, playing 1 or 2 hours worth of curated music for the fine folks at home. And of course, I wouldn't be able to do I almost forgot what I was going to go with that. I wouldn't be able to do any of that without obviously the fine community over at Customs Forge. They are the ones providing me with all the very good custom DLC that I can put into Rocksmith to play that music for them. Of course, that community just does it purely out of the kindness of heart. They're a bunch of lovelies. Shout outs to the Customs Forge community. Thank you so much, as always. If you want to bypass all that business with the subs and whatnot, absolutely understandable. Not everyone has to like Bezos bucks. But of course, if you want to click on the link down below in my About section, there's a big old Cure You face there with a link that says click here, tip or donate. That lets me do what I do. Of course, those tips or donations go a very long way. Thank you so much everyone whoever has done that. That just goes to a Stream Elements page with a PayPal transaction. It's the most direct way to support me. Puts the groceries on the table. You know, lets me pay for heating and gas bills and all that stuff like that. So thank you so much everyone who's ever done that. Much, much appreciated. Of course, that also contributes. Ooh, not that one. That's my face. Here we go. That also contributes to the SNES game ranking streams, which of course happens usually on Thursdays. A little bit of modified sketch for the next 2 weeks. I'll get into that in a little bit. But of course, with $20 donation, you can suggest any Super Nintendo game you want, and I'll have to play it as soon as I can on that stream. Of course, I'll do so for a $20 tip or 8 gift subs for 2,000 bits. Of course, if you want to check out this fine curated list of Super Nintendo games for yourself, you can do so at tinyworld.com/SNES ranking. Suggest any game you want, even one I played before, or anything new. Shout out to Retro Chris, who has recently donated me with a very fine, very kind, very generous donation. We'll be playing some games for them tomorrow for tomorrow's Super Nintendo stream. Obviously, tomorrow being Friday, right? So that's it for the promo. Let's talk about the schedule really quick. So, VOD, you can request as much Shania as you want, says Delfocus. Yeah, you can if you want. I ain't gonna stop you. Not so much for the Vank Boys. I would prefer not. Tomorrow's Friday. Normally that'd be a Rocksmith day, but you know, we did that earlier in the week. which is great. So again, I thought I was going to play some Super Nintendo games today, but you know, things changed, and I wanted to do this because I have thoughts, obviously, about it. So like tomorrow we'll get back on that Super Nintendo train. Retro Chris's games will get played. Got a whole lineup of them. We probably won't go through all of them, right? Looking at the kinds of games that Retro Chris had requested, but we'll get through as many of them as we can. One of them will have its own day. I will not say what it is right at the gate, but we'll get there. We'll get there. So stay tuned for that. Next week, I was actually planning to mention this. Next Thursday, we will also not be doing Super Nintendo games on that Thursday. I am thinking I will move that to earlier in the week, possibly on Tuesday instead, or Wednesday. I could do either or, but like I think Tuesday is probably the better day, all told. So we'll probably play Super Nintendo games on Tuesday as well, and then tomorrow we'll be playing SNES games as well. So I'm also thinking about obviously the new series that will be kicked off, This Synthetic Life, playing Wonder Project J. I almost forgot the game the name of that game. Wonder Project J, another series that we started, another fascinating game. That Pinocchio, my god. It's just a boy. Return to the boy hole. Thanks everyone for coming today. Very much appreciated. We're gonna raid someone. Thanks, David Cage. Jesus Christ. Your joke really fucked me up, Del Focus. Fuck David Cage. No. What I want to say. Thank you, David Lynch, wherever you are. Right? Get out of here. Del Focus. Let's cut to the end card. We'll find someone to raid after. Thanks, y'all. Have a good night. And take care of each other out there, right? Much love, as always.